Job was a man of unwavering faith, deeply devoted to God, and committed to living a righteous life. He feared God and turned away from evil, setting an example of piety and devotion. Job's life was blessed with wealth, a loving family, and health. But all of this changed after a divine meeting in heaven, a meeting where God summoned his heavenly court, and among them was the adversary, Satan. Satan challenged Job's faith, arguing that Job was only faithful because of his prosperity. With God's permission, Satan stripped Job of everything: his livestock, his servants, his children, and even his health. Job's suffering was immense: unimaginable loss, physical pain, and the deep grief of losing all that he held dear. Yet, in the face of such despair, Job did not sin or curse God. Instead, he lamented his misfortune but remained faithful, refusing to turn his back on the Lord. Job's friends came to console him, but their words only added to his anguish. They insisted that Job must have sinned to deserve such suffering. Yet Job knew in his heart that he had lived righteously. He cried out to God for understanding, for he could not comprehend why this had happened to him. And then God spoke to Job out of a whirlwind. His voice thundered, questioning Job's understanding of the world and the mysteries of creation. God revealed the vastness of his wisdom and the limitations of human knowledge. Job, humbled by God's words, acknowledged his insignificance and repented in dust and ashes. God, in his justice and mercy, restored Job's fortunes. He gave Job twice as much as he had before, more livestock, more children, and a long life filled with blessings. Job's faith had been tested, and he had remained steadfast. His story is one of divine justice, where suffering is not the end, but a passage to a greater understanding of God's ways. It reminds us that in the midst of our darkest trials, faith can lead to restoration, and trust in God can bring us peace beyond understanding.